Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the iPhone 11 and compare it against the iPhone 7 Plus and see how these two iPhones hold up in 2024. Now, I will definitely tell you these two iPhones seemingly are random, and they really are. They came out within like 3 years of each other, but there probably are still some people who are looking at an iPhone 11 and maybe they own an iPhone 7 Plus, and maybe they're wanting to upgrade or seeing how the generation would work. And I will tell you, it's a very, very good upgrade for sure. If you want to pick up some iPhones I would recommend buying though this year, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these phones, the iPhone 7 Plus, which came out back in 2016, on the front of this particular phone is giving you a 5.5-inch Retina IPS panel. So within this particular panel, it looks pretty good. I think it's a very good looking phone nonetheless. And I do think, for a super old phone, it's a good, decent panel. But keep in mind, it is not the newest thing anymore, and it definitely is a very old looking phone. You're getting the top bezel, bottom bezel with the home button, and that's kind of what you're getting when you're getting a device like this. It's definitely not the nicest thing that to look at anymore, but I think it's an okay phone. The iPhone 11 6.1-inch Retina IPS panel, low resolution, which can be kind of a disadvantage for some people, but it's still a good looking phone. I still think it looks pretty nice. The panel itself I think is better than the iPhone 7 Plus, although the 7 Plus's resolution is higher. It's just one of those things that ends up kind of happening here. But I do kind of look at these two phones. I do think they're pretty good for the most part, but the iPhone 11 is definitely better with less bezel and the notch up top. On the bottom, lightning ports on both, which again is very, very nice to have. Beyond that though, on the back, there's a slight difference on the back too. So on the back side, you're basically getting a full-on glass back on the iPhone 11, where the iPhone 7 Plus is giving you this aluminum back. Dual camera setups on both, which is nice. But overall, I would probably say that the back of the iPhone 11 and the whole entire phone on the iPhone 11 is probably better than the iPhone 7 Plus. This is because you're able to go through and buy things on the iPhone 7 Plus or on the iPhone 11, like wireless charging, better IP certification. There's an overall better phone on the iPhone 11 than the iPhone 7 Plus, in my personal opinion. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there for the most part. Now, in terms of the camera quality, the iPhone 11's camera is definitely far better than the iPhone 7 Plus. So the iPhone 7 Plus, you're basically getting a wide and telephoto lens. With the iPhone 11, you're getting a wide and ultra-wide camera. 4K at 60 on the back, but you're getting 4K at 60 on the front of the iPhone 11. With the iPhone 7 Plus is basically just giving you like 1080p on the front, which is not terrible, but definitely the camera quality is going to be better on the iPhone 11 in every single way you can imagine it. And I do think things like this are very, very important to have, because if you're going to go through and buy a phone, it's really nice to be able to buy a device that's going to be giving you overall better camera quality. And the iPhone 11, without a doubt, is definitely going to be the one that I would recommend every single person to go ahead and buy from that particular perspective. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there too. In terms of the software longevity, the iPhone 7 Plus is pretty much done getting software updates, where the iPhone 11 is still going on. The iPhone 11 still has some, future ahead of it, which is very, very nice to have. And I do think, at least from that particular perspective, going through and buying a phone that's going to be giving you that type of capability is very, very nice. And I think that's a very good thing of buying a phone that still has software updates. The iPhone 7 Plus, like I said before, is pretty much done getting software updates. It's still getting some like basic updates here and there, but for the most part, they're pretty basic. And it's just one of those things, once again, that just kind of give me, it's just not really the best thing in my personal opinion for the performance. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there as well. Now, I will say from the performance side, the iPhone 11 is giving you the Apple A13 chip inside of it with 4 gigabytes of RAM, where the iPhone 7 Plus is giving you that Apple A10 Fusion chip inside of it with 3 gigabytes of RAM. So definitely more RAM inside of the iPhone 7 Plus. So definitely more RAM inside of the iPhone 11. The iPhone 7 Plus has a weaker chipset and less RAM. So that right there is another disadvantage for the iPhone 7 Plus. And, if you're doing app opening speeds, whatever you're really going to do, the iPhone 11 is going to be giving you an overall better experience in every single way than the iPhone 7 Plus. So to kind of sum it up, what I definitely would tell you is, in almost every single way I can imagine it, the iPhone 11 is a better phone than the iPhone 7 Plus. But even at that point, I probably would tell every single person out there to go ahead and buy something like an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 13 if you have the money to do so. That would definitely make a lot more sense to go ahead and do rather than buying something like an iPhone 11. But definitely the iPhone 11 is better than the iPhone 7 Plus, and it's worth the upgrade. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.